What up, guys? Welcome back to Wicked After Dark, where we talk about all things horror. My name's Anthony, and with me tonight, as always, we got Ashley and Jess.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
The man behind the screams, Andy. Weird ass Andy.
I thought I was like, damn, did he forget his fucking name for a second? It's like, it's your brother, bro. 20 years in the making.
I know.
Jesus.
Oh, man. Today's sponsor, though, guys, is going to be Quality Custom Apparel. The official, our sister company.
Yeah.
Our official
T-shirts.
t-shirt provider for
Or-
Wicked Boutique.
Clothing provider. I don't know. How do you say that?
Screen printer.
There
Screen
you go.
printer.
Screen printer. Thanks, Dad.
That's what
Screen
I'm here
printer. Yeah, so don't forget, guys, we do that as well. We've always done that.
Follow that Instagram. We'll link that in the bio. If you need
Yeah.
any, have any questions, hit us up in the DM or email, whichever you prefer.
Right. For sure.
We never introduced our dad. We're going to start introducing him
for. As what, Dad?
as Jimbo. Everyone calls him Jimbo. No one calls him Dad. Well, we do, but everyone
No,
else
they don't
calls
call
him
me.
Jimbo.
They don't call me Dad either.
You're lying.
Only Ashley, I think.
I'm pretty sure we
Bullshit.
all call you
Anyway,
Dad. We all call you Dad.
They all call
I
me
started
Jimbo.
calling him Jimbo because I worked with him when I was 15 at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, I'm not going to call you Dad, dude. Like, in
Awkward.
front of everybody.
Right.
You know?
He's all helping a customer. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
how do you,
Yeah, exactly. I was like, nah, we're going to come up with a name. Jimbo it is.
Well, come up with a
and
name, your
My
name.
mom used to call me that when I was a kid, so it was really funny that it made a rebound. So
You're right.
I hadn't
Everyone
heard
calls
it in
you that.
years, and then you guys brought it back.
Yeah, everyone sees him.
Oh,
They're like,
man.
Jimbo. I
Exactly.
don't know why they do that.
Anyways, guys, today's we're a little sluggish again. I don't know what the hell it is. If the weather's just messing us up. Yesterday was cold. Today's hot as shit in here, obviously. Or if there's some spooky shit going on. I don't know. At this point, it's like, who knows, bro? You know what I mean? I'm just over it for sure.
Damn, I think it's you.
Nah.
Yeah.
Got the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
You know
for
what it
sure.
is? It was really cold yesterday. It's like whatever today, and it's going to be really hot this weekend.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that it's just a transition. You know what? If it's going to be hot, let's just go into it, bro. Let's do this. No more of this.
Just burn me already.
You know what I mean? Like
Jesus.
this winter was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Not even freezing, just with the water, dude. Like, god
It
damn,
was
bro.
wet.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you're dumb. That shit was whack.
I
That
turned-
shit was whack.
It's good for turning the sprinklers off.
No, I
Yeah.
enjoyed the
It
the
was
rain.
terrible. If anybody at home says you're enjoying it, you're lying.
Everyone enjoys the rain.
2 months of straight rain is shit.
Then don't go to Seattle.
Never.
Probably doesn't rain there anymore.
Unless I'm going for
Oh,
business.
for real.
I love
I
Seattle.
don't want to go walk around the streets and be like, this is fun.
Haters, such a hater.
Or see them throw a fish across the table. I go to Cardenas, fool.
Oh my
Anyways.
God.
Anyway, someone's in a mood today, guys. Sorry. Excuse him.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about multiple things today, guys. We did go see, damn, what's it called? The Pope's Exorcist.
Uh-huh.
It blanked. We actually saw that earlier today, just for this podcast.
Yeah.
So
we
we'll
need-
be
we need some
we'll
content.
we'll be talking about some of that. We did see the trailer for Insidious,
Yeah.
which looked great. So we're gonna be talking some of that.
What's
you know,
it called? Insidious? The Red Door?
Yep.
Which is the 5th movie. So that
Yeah.
looked really good.
It's gonna be sick. They got a lot of people attached to it behind the scenes, as far as producers and studios working on it. So I don't know if everybody's like, I want a piece of that, or you know what I mean. It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's
it's
gonna be a
like
banger.
might be their final hurrah. Who knows?
I feel
knows?
like they're the ones who really wanted to make it.
Wasn't there an Insidious like the final chapter though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the last one.
Okay. Perfect.
The last key or
One
some
more,
shit.
one
Last key or something like that.
They said, just kidding.
Yeah, for real. But I think we're gonna talk a little bit on Wicked Fest today too. I think we're gonna start with that, guys.
Yeah.
So-
Wicked Fest.
Wicked Fest 2023 this year is officially underway, as far as, you know, behind the scenes stuff, all the boring stuff nobody really wants to hear about. But
Well, yeah.
we personally want to thank everybody for applying, guys. The overwhelming amount of applications that came in
Was
Yeah.
nuts.
fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Amazing, man. It's just like,
Humbling.
thank you, humbling. You know what I mean? We never would have expected that. You know what I mean?
For sure, we didn't expect that at all.
Just to give some of you that are listening or watching an idea, the first ever event we ever threw, we invited people for free to come do our event.
Yeah.
And we were like, please, will you do it? You know what I mean? Like, we're trying
Yeah,
something
we're
new.
getting our feet wet in it, you know.
What do you think? You know, and
Give
now
us a shot.
to the abundance that we're getting, you know, from the last 2 years. Was it 2 years? 3 years now?
2 years, yeah.
This, thank you.
Yeah,
Again,
it's
guys. So we're officially I think we've navigated through all the vendors now.
Vendor emails have been sent out, guys. So if you're listening to this and you haven't gotten an email, check your inbox. Maybe you haven't checked your email because all emails have been sent. There was so many applications, though, that we decided not to send out rejection emails because
Right.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to open up my inbox and be rejected, you know?
Yeah.
So we did post on our Instagram that we just only sent out acceptance emails, but we
Right.
do have a standby waiting list as well. Just
Right.
You know, just a just in
Well,
case list.
already
and-
happened.
there's some people. Yeah, it's happened already a few times. So there's some people that also, can't
Last
make it
minute,
last
mhm.
minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that we're still reaching out. So just because you haven't got one, don't be discouraged. You might get one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. So
We're still reaching out.
we're still reaching out.
Yeah.
We're still getting everything. Again, it's going to be a process of getting
Mhm.
everybody situated. We're working directly with the city of Yucaipa this time around. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a little different, guys. It's a little different, but it's all going to be fun. It's going to be worth it in the end. You
Yep.
know what I mean? But yeah, so we're actively
pushing forward
pushing
with that.
forward
Yeah.
with Wicked Fest.
Yeah.
Um,
Want to touch base? That is a free event, guys. We did get a few DMs asking if there's tickets or RSVP. We don't do tickets. We don't do RSVPs. You just show up, have a good time, and that's about
That's
it.
right.
We
That's
don't
right.
do like you don't pay for parking. There's gonna be parking around the event, kind of
Center.
everywhere. Parking on street parking. There's gonna be designated parking. So it's kind of gonna be like find your own way in a way.
Yeah, 100%.
But there's gonna be a lot of parking.
we do now. Just to rephrase, we do have a couple lots
right.
where we're gonna offer parking there. It's just know those are going to fill quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
but there are a lot of surrounding areas.
It's like in a
that-
downtown area with
that
street
there will
parking
be available parking. You know,
Yeah,
the cool thing
100%.
I think I said the cool thing about this event, it is again back in Yucaipa that we're so excited for. You know what I mean? Where we all started, but the fact that there's so many surrounding things in that area that
Yeah.
you'll be able to, so you make a day out of it, man.
Yeah, literally.
You can eat locally, you can drink. There's breweries, there's a little bar, there's food, there's candy stores, there's little
Bookstores.
antiques, bookstores, you know,
Candy store.
and it's
there's-
just so much of everything that you're
A
going
lot
to be
going
able
on.
to experience and walk the downtown area. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like almost like a old school feel because
like
it
a
is
little
an older
town
area
right there.
It's like
Yeah.
Old Town Yucaipa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's gonna be exciting, dude. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be exciting. I know we're gonna make it a point to go and talk to everybody so that everybody's on board in the city with the event that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And be open.
We
for
don't want
you
to piss
guys.
anyone off.
Yeah.
I think we have a habit
that's
of
another
doing
one.
it. So
That's another one.
we try
um,
not to.
Right. So, but we're definitely, like I said, it's going to be a lot of things to do. On
Mm-hmm.
top of the 60 plus vendors we're bringing to the city, there's a bunch of other little items there that, you're going to be able to do
To
and
explore.
shop and explore. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be just a fun day of activities, right? On top of, on top of everything we're going to be providing, from the photo ops to the food to, the shopping, there's just going to be so much to
Going
do.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, we give
Yeah, tacos.
our vendors the biggest booth possible so that can display everything they got, guys. So they're gonna have the full works out there. Definitely not gonna want to miss it. You're gonna start to see advertisement really hard real soon. So just
Yeah.
keep your eyes peeled.
Exactly. And should we drop the sponsorship thing?
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, we are gonna email some vendors already that already got acceptance emails. That we are gonna offer sponsorships because they provide a gigantic screen. I don't know how the
20
Twen-
feet by 30 feet.
20
Thanks,
feet.
Dad.
There you go. Thanks, Google. 20 by 30 screen. So we're gonna have sponsorships displayed. So if you're hearing this and you just want to be a sponsor, go ahead and hit us up, and we'll give you some information about that.
Right.
Because we are gonna be
Accepting those.
accepting those.
Those are
and
limited
sending
as
out-
well, guys.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be a limited amount of spaces that we're gonna offer. Pretty much, again, we're just gonna blast your logo and whatever info you want on the TV screen. We
TV
still have
screen
to.
and the
We still have to go over how many times, but
screen that's like next to the street
yeah,
as well.
there's two screens that we're gonna be able to do it on.
To
So
utilize.
and it's gonna play from not just the time of the event, but from the time of our setup. So
Yeah.
we have the event from the 8 in the morning to midnight.
Yeah, all day.
So 8 in the morning to midnight, that screen will be on, ready to roll. You know what I mean? I've already talked to the technical department there, and they're ready to go. So, like I said, if anybody does want to be a sponsor and you want to be able to put your information out there to all the people that are going to be attending, reach out to us. You know what I mean? That we get back to you with how it works, some pricing, some packages. and whatnot. So
Exactly.
And the
yeah.
whole 9.
The whole nine.
Yeah.
Whole
And-
shebang.
And if you're a vendor, you get a better deal.
And if you're a vendor, yes, we are going to offer a discounted rate for your sponsorship.
Yep.
You know, so
yeah. Which we
again,
should be sending some stuff out soon.
yeah, we'll be sending stuff out for
Just
that.
a lot going on. We'll get to
Tremendous
it.
amount of
We'll
stuff
get
going
to
on, guys. Again, with and a lot of you guys say, man, these guys do a lot, maybe even too much, because it feels like that sometimes.
100%.
But with Wicked Boutique and Quality Custom, which is our sister company that prints everything, that's kind of one umbrella because we're here anyway. You know what I mean? But we also have Wicked Tacos. So Wicked Tacos is, behind the scenes been working really, really hard on some new exciting things and adventures that hopefully we can announce soon.
Very soon, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, but that has kept us extremely busy, man. So, I mean,
Been
it's taken up a lot of
bitch, if I'm
time
being honest.
on top of Wicked Fest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's been a roller coaster, dude.
Yeah.
We've been going and going and going. Matter of fact, this weekend will be the
That might
first.
be our low energy right now because I think we're just pooped because we actually just
Yeah.
had a vent last night, came in,
Right.
got home like midnight or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll
So
get
it was
into that too.
it's just been
It's been tough.
tough, but you know what? We're hoping it all pays off in the end, and we're able to, provide for many different things. That's
Right.
the
Yeah.
number one goal. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, let's roll on into the event we just did. We actually spent this past Saturday at Roasted Dead,
That's
which is our
right.
sponsor. But today we did not get a chance to make it up there before filming. Sorry, but they're still our sponsor. We did an event. We popped up there this past Saturday. We're up there 10 to 6 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we're
you
up
know?
there with Little QR Creations and a few other vendors.
Right.
It's always a good time there. Like Ukaipa they're just so supportive, such a supportive
Anybody
community.
in Ukaipa, man. I mean, I don't know what it is. Up there, it's just there's always love up there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like no matter what. And it's awesome to see that and to feel that and to be able to provide to those fans up there.
Yeah,
or
I feel like no
customer.
matter the type of day they have up there, the people that show up are gonna shop your booth, or they're gonna
Right.
take the time and
Right.
talk to you and look at your items and give you the time of day,
Yeah.
which is always a good feeling. It's not always just buying your stuff; it's looking at what you're doing or just having a conversation,
Right.
Which is great. So it's always a good time
on
up there.
top of enjoying a couple coffee drinks
Oh,
and
yeah.
some teas.
I'm
you
like
know.
a tea, green
Lemonade.
tea, a coffee. You're there all day, so we get the whole shebang.
Oh,
You know.
I think my favorite part was the little white bugs that were
Oh
everywhere.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
That was rough. I don't know what that was.
I
Yeah.
think it's funny too. Like if you go back in time to when we threw the first pop up in the parking lot there, and everybody was like, "Where the hell's Ukaipa?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's such a small city, but they come out so strong that it's amazing.
Yeah, It's still a small city, you know.
People
what I
still
mean?
say where the
it
hell
is.
Ukaipa?
It is developing crazy since
Yeah.
we've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Definitely since we lived there.
yeah, since we've lived there. But like I said, that's one of the big reasons, though, guys, that we wanted to go back to Ukaipa because you know what? The 2 times that we throw events there, it was insane. The amount of love, and they're just not like going just to look. Like they're showing
They're
love to
dropping a
these
bag.
vendors.
They were
you know what I
going with
mean?
their
Like,
wallet already out.
and we really do appreciate that because a lot of these vendors, that's all they do.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's all
it's a lot
they
of
do.
work.
So when cities are showing up like that, you
Yeah,
know
it
what I mean?
means
It's
a
like,
lot.
man, nothing but love up there. So it's
Yeah.
something that why not? Right?
Yeah.
Why not? If the event center, we're hoping to make it the official home of Wicked Fest, but
Yeah, things change all the time though. So
Yeah,
who
you
knows?
just never know.
We thought we were good with last year's look.
Right.
Things change.
Things
The
change.
locations always have something up their sleeves.
and for those
you know?
asking, like, why didn't they just go back? Well, we tried, but things changed, so
Yeah.
it was not possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't in the works, but it's fine.
It's not possible. But yeah, like I said, Roasted Dead, always a good time
Yeah,
up there.
thanks for having us.
Okay.
Shout up. Hello.
Jesus.
Shout out to them because they made me a drink that's not on the menu anymore. So
Damn.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
we actually went down to the little sub shop. That's another small business. We
Yeah.
had him out as the guy that was making pizza,
Fire Pizza Co.
Fire Pizza Co. And now they own a sub shop right up the street,
Mm-hmm.
which I got
It's across the street from where our
Monsters?
event's gonna be.
what's it called?
Monstros?
I think it's called Monstros.
Monstrous sandwiches.
Monster
Yeah,
sandwiches.
he's rebranding to that Monstrous Sandwiches.
Yes.
Which is literally going to be
I'm sorry, it's Monstrous Sub Shop.
sub shop. And it's right across from Wicked Fest where the
Yeah,
event's going to take
literally.
place, walking distance. We were able to get some sandwiches, and Anthony,
Anthony
talked
likes
his
to
ears
talk,
off with the
guys.
guy. Which are
Good
great
dude, man.
sandwiches. They're
Good
actually
dude.
already open. He's just doing the rebranding. If you guys want to check him out, he's in Ukaipa.
Across
gonna
the way
be-
from the event center that we're throwing in.
You have the
so.
address?
It's gonna be horror themed, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Halloween
Well,
theme.
he's
but
gonna close this week actually,
Oh,
or
okay,
next
Oh,
week.
that's right.
Well, if you get a
for
chance
2 weeks.
Oh.
But he will be open during our event because we already
Yeah.
talked to him. He's like, oh yeah.
Well, they're remodeling and rebranding.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
gonna be closed for a whole 2 weeks just because. Well,
I love their new rebrand though. The way they're going
Yeah.
with it. That's
I think
gonna be
it's
so
dope.
badass.
We'll tag their
And their
Instagram just so you
sandwiches,
can
guys,
follow.
all bullshit aside,
They're
they're
huge.
fucking massive.
they were so huge. Me and Ashley could have shared one. Okay.
Yeah,
We should have just
and we
shared
some
one.
big girls. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, for real.
Address is 12114 California Street.
Yeah, check them out.
Caipa.
Right now
There
they're
you
only
go.
open Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And it's early time.
no,
They
not
close
Thursday.
at like
11 to
Friday,
3.
Saturday,
11
Sunday.
to 3.
Yeah.
So check them out if you get a chance, guys.
Yeah, but
Tell them
I don't know
Wicked
if that'll
send you.
change.
Wicked Boutique. He's like, all right, cool, $20. But yeah, thanks, Roasted Dead. And then going from that, we had a Tuesday pop up with Panama and Grillama on the Alhambra,
yep.
which is always a good time, always good food. Thank you, Nikki, out there at the Grillama for having us out, and Monster Posse, Rob,
Outer World.
and is it Outer World?
Other world.
Sorry.
For
2.0.
putting it on. It was a great turnout. I think, it's always a good time on
It's always
with
a nice
chill vibe, you know.
Like, everyone just gets to hang out, eat
I
food.
think-
It's
I
more
think-
relaxing for sure.
Yeah, I
Ashley
think
and Anthony got a beer.
Why you
that's
gotta
what I
say
like
all
the
that?
most, though. It is hella far. We're driving over an hour
Yeah.
Yeah.
to get there, guys.
Yeah.
But for us,
Or-
it's just the vibe of being there
Yeah.
and being able. I love Grill 'em all. I love the burger I get. You know what I mean? So it's like
I know. Have you tried anything
again,
else?
No.
What's it called? The atomic or-
Napalm.
The
Napalm
napalm
burger?
or something.
Their names for their food is so funny. It's so cool.
I actually had the burger and I tried their chili cheese fries,
Which
and
were
they were good.
I
You know,
can
and
attest.
then
I
yeah.
had the high on fries, which is just shredded buffalo chicken fries
Yeah.
with ranch.
I had
A salad.
the jump in
Anyways,
the
I'm
fryer
sorry, guys.
salad.
It's just called jump in the salad. Actually,
I can attest on the chili fries. They were good. I ate about half of his.
Yeah, I
welcome.
offered
I know,
this guy,
I
dude.
left and I
Every
came
time,
back
hey,
and
man,
they
you
were
want
done.
you want to try it and eats more than half? You're
he
like,
kept
damn.
he kept trying it. And he was
But
like,
what, but what are you gonna say? It's your dad. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
I'm
well-
like, hey, go ahead, bro. Don't worry about
Hey,
it.
when you were done, you left some. I even finished those because you left them. So you didn't like them that much, dude.
Well, my salad was really good actually. It had waffle croutons
Croutons.
and fried chicken.
I
in
know.
it.
I asked you for one. And you're
Yeah,
like, oh, I
well,
ate them
no,
already.
because you're talking
Uh-huh.
shit. I should have salad. Yeah, and what? You should eat one.
I'm not going to grill them all and ordering a salad.
Well, you should.
damn.
Definitely not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Well, you
you know,
should.
we waited in line for like 15 minutes, and then my dad comes back and he wanted a burger. I'm just like, I just waited in line, bro. And I had to go back. My food already had got to me.
Should've told
Wait
me,
in
I
line
would've-
for another 20 minutes.
So I asked you if there was a
Yeah.
line. You said no.
There, I mean, not really. There wasn't, but people like to stand at the menu and look for a really long time because it's a lot. It's a
It's a
huge
lot
menu.
sneaking.
Yeah.
And I saw Ingrid Isby Creations. We don't call everyone their real names, guys, but we have to say their company names because obviously no one knows them by their
Right.
real names. But Ingrid, she had a peanut butter and jelly
Grilled.
sandwich. And
Uh-huh.
I was like, I love peanut butter and jellies. And I was like, no way. She's like, yeah, try it. And I tried it, and it was so good.
She let you
Yeah.
try it.
She let me try it,
Oh.
and I was like, I'm gonna make it at home.
Was there actual cheese in it?
There's no cheese in it.
Oh.
It's just
But
grilled.
it's a toasted, like to perfection PB&J.
Damn, that
Was
sounds.
And it
it
was like
delicious?
warm and gooey.
When you say
and I was
it
like,
had
Jesus.
garlic on it?
It tasted
Peanut
like
butter and-
their
They're
season.
probably, I'm sure they season the bun or the bread
Yeah.
with something. You know what I mean?
But
and
it was
then
amazing.
they toast it
yeah,
up.
It
yeah.
looked
I love
good.
PB&J's too, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had one this morning.
They
for
had
breakfast.
actually have a new burger, and I almost got it. And I even told Anthony, I was like, "Loki, I
Oh, yeah.
wanted this," but I was like, "But I'm not in the mood."
it's like
for
a breakfast
burger.
style, right?
Yeah, it was like it was
Ham.
French toast buns with powdered
Mm.
sugar on top of it, ham, an egg. What else did it have in it?
It was quite a bit.
It
of
was a
item.
lot of stuff in there, but it was like a breakfast burger, and I was like,
Did it have a burger?
"Yeah, I think so."
I think it did.
Nice.
Yeah, their burgers are kind of ridiculous
like-
looking,
They're huge.
but it's fucking delicious.
It's a
dude.
very thick.
yeah, if you guys
patty.
ever have a
Oh,
chance, or if
man.
you're ever in the area of, I can't
Hit
say
that up.
I can't even say the right Alhambra.
Alhambra.
If you're ever in that
Alhambra.
location, grill them all. It's amazing.
It's bomb.
It's bomb.
It's
And it's a
bomb.
wrestling themed burger joint.
Yeah.
So check them out.
The people that go out and to these events, half of them we know them, like they're regular people that we see.
Yeah.
And the other half they'll be like, "I came here, and I guess I came on a lucky day. How many?" And everyone always asks, "How many times a week do you do this, or is this like a once a
Yeah.
month kind of thing?" And we actually got confirmation from Nikki is like, She tries to do it once every 4 to 5 weeks.
5 weeks, yeah. Yeah, it's, you know what I noticed too? Like, even at Roasted Dead, when we were popped up and out here, people ask me, how often are you here?
Yeah.
How often are you? I'm like, girl, once a month, you know? Like, so they have to follow our Instagrams, guys, if you're hearing. Follow whoever you're, want to be at their pop-up.
Yeah.
Follow their Instagrams because they're only probably there that day, once every few months.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's not every day.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, we have a storefront like us. We're here every fucking day.
But again, it's just a fun ass timeline. And
Yeah, it's a
Nikki
great
does
time.
such a good job. Nikki being the person who runs Gorilla Mall, she
Yeah.
just does such a good job making you feel like you're
Welcomed,
good
yeah.
and welcomed, and it's just a fun time, good vibe, the whole nine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, so
Great people,
even their
great food.
staff that are taking your orders are so damn nice.
Let me tell you a funny story, though, guys. I set up the booth to where I left my purse hanging
No.
in the. Just please let me tell my story. I thought, okay, let me rephrase that.
Thank you.
I thought I left my purse hanging in the booth because we're about a railing. Okay. And so I used the restroom, and I know I took my purse to the restroom, but I don't remember leaving the restroom with my bag. So I'm looking for my bag, and I can't find it. And I either hung it up or I left it in the bathroom. So I'm looking for my purse. I'm looking for my bag. I'm like, where the fuck's my bag? I left it in the restroom. So I go take off to the restroom, and I'm pulling on the handle. Someone opens it and look at me, and I'm like, oh, my bad, I go in the restroom. It's not in there. I freak out automatically. I was like, my purse is gone. My purse is gone. I look at my dad. Someone jacked my shit. Anthony comes back. I'm like, dude, someone took my fucking purse. He's like, you're fucking lying. I was like, no, it's gone. I go over to Rob. I was like, dude, my purse is gone.
She's having a
A
meltdown,
mental
dude.
breakdown. Like, I'm not crying yet, but I'm like laughing, like, oh my god, someone really jacked me.
Yeah.
And my dad calls up Jess, and she's like, oh, I put it in the crate
Well, first of all, why didn't you ask me immediately?
because I didn't. You're not an organized
re-
person to even do that kind of shit. So in my head, I'm like, someone reached over and jacked me, dude.
in Ashley's head, she was like, I lost my shit.
She was already
My
defeated.
cards are in there. I'm just like, yeah, you're
Yeah.
done. You're done.
Yeah.
I was watching her freak out, and I was like, "Wait a minute, Jessica's not at the booth, so let me call Jessica see if she's seen him before." She was about to go ballistic, so I was like, "She's about to beat somebody up."
I was about
tell
to
a
get on
worker.
a chair. I was acting the worker. Like,
Why
where the
is that
fuck
my
is my purse? Like,
Oh my god.
that was so. After I found it, I started laughing, and it was just funny. It was funny the way I reacted because Anthony was laughing, Rob was kind of laughing at me because I was really panicked. But yeah, guys, the moral of the story: I didn't get.
She
jacked.
didn't leave her purse hanging. First of all, she left it on top of a crate that everyone could see. And I was sitting there because she went to the restroom or something, or you walked
I don't
around,
know.
or I don't know where you
Yeah.
went. And I was just like, let me put this
Let
in
me
the
be
crate.
responsible and put
Like-
it away. That doesn't
like
sound
just-
like Jess. First
Right,
of all,
just in case I walk away and someone just like snap, that's mine now. Like, let me just put it in the crate. There was room in the crate. I closed the crate, whatever.
and I was telling them it's green. They're like, "What's it look like?" I'm like, "It's fucking green. I don't know what's green." there's no details on the bag. It's literally a green,
green
bag,
bag,
guys. It's so funny.
That was comedy, dude.
But that was just my panic attack of the
I
day.
wish I could have seen her face. It would have been hilarious.
I think that's the problem with that event.
You get
It's
too
so
chill.
You never know if anybody's at the booth. You're like, who's watching the booth? We're just over there
Right.
talking. This girl's running around looking for her purse.
We left my dad yesterday at the booth.
I was
Yeah,
running around with
I
my head
panicked.
cut off.
He panicked. He called me immediately. I was like, oh my god, $10.
Yeah. Anyway, that was just a funny story.
Anyway, yeah. So moving on.
That's giving me anxiety
Moving on
just
from
thinking about
Ashley's
it.
anxiety attack yesterday.
Future events, guys, coming up. We're actually gonna be off this weekend coming up.
These next 2 weekends.
Maybe, but this weekend for sure.
Well, yeah, this weekend for sure.
This weekend for sure, we're off.
We're actually gonna go and
Finally.
have some family time, guys.
Yeah, we'll be closed this Saturday, guys. The storefront will be closed
That's right.
because we'll be like at some shows. So
So two different.
Two different events we're gonna be out.
Yeah.
attending as attendees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
attendees.
I'm going off into the wild blue yonder.
This guy, dude, embarrassing. Anyways, yeah. So
If
we're
you know,
actually
you know.
we're actually gonna be off this weekend, dude.
That's
can't
what maybe
wait.
we need. Maybe
But-
that's
I
what we
can't
need.
wait.
Maybe
Hit
before
you
we
with
jump
this.
off the roof.
We will be this month coming up. May is going to be
Ooh.
crazy.
May's gonna drag
It's
us in the
gonna
mud.
be crazy. We got the fair the whole month, Thursday through Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have
The
two
first
other.
weekend of the
events
fair,
booked.
we have another event
Oh yeah,
that
that's
has
right.
both Wicked Boutique and Wicked Tacos,
Which is that caffeinated coffee?
yes.
Which is a Cinco de Mayo event.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a Friday night Cinco de Mayo event. It's gonna be great. Wicked Boutique, Wicked Tacos will be there at
Yes.
the Caffeinated
Coffee.
Coffee in
La
La Puente.
Yes.
And we're also going to be in
At
the
the
LA
fair.
County Fair.
Yep.
Don't know how we're going to do it all yet, but we're going to
We'll
be
figure it
there.
out.
Well, you know what's funny? Every
Well,
time I
no.
tell people that, or even the fair, I don't know who I was talking to yesterday. They're like, "Oh, well, you guys can handle it because there's so many of you." And I'm like, "Well, yes, there is 3 here. My dad and Andy. Well, Andy goes to school, so he can't do the fair. So he's really irrelevant most of the time. No offense. He does a podcast,
And that's it.
That's about it. Love the guy. So it's us 3 and my dad who can really do because Katie, social media, has a regular job, believe it or not.
Loser.
So she cannot do the fair either. She can just help out here at the storefront when she can, or
Events.
the event when we have a double booked event. But me and Jess are gonna do the fair all month long, guys. Just me and her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because someone's like, "Well, you'll be fine." Now I was like,
Well,
"Well,
we got
no."
we got that event, and then a couple weeks after that, we're double booked, triple booked.
I think it's
again.
literally the weekend after.
Oh,
Yeah,
great!
And we're gonna be
It's-
at
Rodden.
Rod and Pop.
Yeah,
That's
Rodden
another
Pop.
Friday night too.
That's another Friday
Friday
night
night.
event.
In Anaheim, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
And Wicked Tacos will also be there.
Yes.
And
And
Wicked
Wicked
Boutique.
Boutique.
That is a new event actually put on by Rotten. If you guys follow him, his brand name's Rotten Revenge of the Nerd. He's putting on a whole brand new event, which is like a comic, kind
Comic
of like,
book, horror. If you're a
horror.
nerd, you'll love it.
Yeah, basically in
That's
Anaheim.
us.
So we'll be
Nerdy.
there, set up with tacos, and Wicked Boutique will have a booth as well there.
Yes.
Yep,
and we'll
yep.
be at the LA County Fair.
Yes.
And that one's at the Ebel Club of Anaheim.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a really busy month next month, guys. On top of the store being open.
Oh, also, yeah, the
Um,
store will be open somehow, some
Somehow,
way. So I'm pretty
I think
sure
we're gonna set up our grandma here to work the storefront or something.
So then
We
we're
might
going
be
into,
closed those 2 Fridays.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we have to be because we're already spread thin, and there's no way
Extreme.
someone
There's a
can-
lot of us, but there's not that many.
Well,
because-
shit, just
Well,
product wise.
think about
dude.
it. Not think about it. There has to be someone running the Wicked Boutique booth, both booths, LA County Fair, and for both of the events.
Yeah,
and then also someone,
tacos.
at least 2-3 people at the tacos.
Yeah.
At least 2, depending. So
3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're doing
guys.
good.
That sounds like
So
fun.
we're spread real thin.
Yep.
Like
But
peanut
that's
butter
how we
jelly.
like
But
it.
yeah, so that's what we got coming up, and then we have June, July, which is a whole nother set of events that we're going to be doing, and we're
No,
actually going to be
June?
going back.
I
out
think
to-
June's pretty open.
Empty for us.
I think.
Cool.
Hit us up.
Now I'm sure it'll fill up.
I think there's
before
some taco
the end
stuff
of
in
May.
June.
Yeah, I think we have
actually.
some taco
Oh yeah,
parties.
yeah.
Wicked Tacos will be here somewhere.
July we'll be back out in Arizona.
Yeah.
You know, so we just got a lot of stuff coming up, dude. A lot of stuff.
And in August, some whack ass events going on in Ukaipa, Wicked Fest, put on by those losers.
You know, it's
Right.
funny. Like we joke around a lot, and every time we'll see like our vendor buddies, we'll be like, "Hey, did you guys get into Wicked Fest?" And then obviously I know that they got in because I sent them their email. And they'll be like, "Yeah, did you get in?" I'm like, "No, I didn't get in. They don't like us, dude." And then we just start messing
Assholes,
around like that. It's just so funny. Like I'm sure people listening to us, they're like, "Oh crap!" Like
You guys are nerds.
they're talking crap. Like
How
but we're
did-
not.
How did they not get in? That doesn't make sense. Yeah. But I think that's about it for event wise and trauma dumping.
Now let's
Right.
get into this
Some fun
morning.
stuff. Yeah. This morning, Anthony's like, hey guys, any content today for the pod?
Right.
And I just sent a screenshot of a movie time for the
I
Pope's
think
Exorcist.
really, guys, it's so tough to squeeze in this podcast again with all the other shit that we have going on. You know what I mean? Like when we're done here, we're not done here, or some of
I'm
us aren't
done.
done here. You know what I mean? The rest of us go when we're working on our big project. But so it's been like that now for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like we've been going at it, and it's like, oh shit, we got to film a podcast. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh
know
crap!
what I
It's
mean?
Thursday.
We haven't
It's
done
Wednesday,
anything.
it's Thursday. It's
We haven't seen anything, done anything, so it's like,
like, what are we
well,
doing? What are we
yeah, what are we
doing?
going to talk about?
Yeah.
You know, so it gets complex on trying to squeeze us in. But don't worry, I'm hoping that we're near the end of all that. We're gonna be able to get all of our shit together. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
hopefully,
I
man.
hope so. You know,
Knock on wood.
so
Right.
yeah, knock on some wood. But yeah,
Or
so
whoever puts like bad energy on us,
right, got you. We
got
you.
your ass.
I'ma know.
Send that shit back. I'm just kidding.
They say it goes back times like 100 or something. Right?
Supposedly.
I don't know whoever they are,
Double
but
or something like that.
yeah, guys. So it's just forgive us. We're gonna get better. I promise. I promise. We'll have some fun things we're gonna try to do, and and
Yeah.
people.
Well, I
were
don't know.
gonna
The
bring
last
in-
fun thing we did, we almost fucking got possessed or some shit.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not. You think it's a joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real.
How many bloody noses did you have, Ashley?
2.
And how many have you had before that in your life?
None.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you're talking to the.
Facts.
You're talking to the.
Let's just
you know
stop
what I
it
mean?
there. This guy right here. So
Anyways,
the
Oh, you
guy
can't
that
convince
Hey,
Anthony.
you're
of anything.
talking to the ghost whisperer over here.
Nah.
This guy,
Alright,
Anthony,
let's
right here,
relax.
one day believes, one day doesn't. So
No,
you
that's a
can't.
lie.
Yeah.
That's a
No,
lie.
it's
Yeah.
minute by minute.
That's a lie.
Okay.
I already told you guys I do believe.
Let's talk about the movie we
Wait,
just saw.
not to-
Wait, I have
not to the
a
extent
quick
of other
announcement,
people.
really quick.
Ooh.
An announcement.
Quick announcement. We just got our keychains in, guys. Like
Oh,
literally
yeah.
today. The one with our designs.
Yeah.
That mean Ashley went over and we're like, hey, what do you think? What do you think? I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, fuck it. Send it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we should posting those soon so everyone can take a
Yes,
look at
yes.
those.
I think that's a cool thing that we're doing now is trying to get those other products in. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like you just had that other idea that's coming in
That
soon.
idea is coming soon, guys.
Yeah, which we're all anybody who wears. I'm not gonna
No,
go that
that's
far,
gonna
but
give it
Just
away.
know.
it's gonna be cool.
fire.
It's gonna be cool.
You're so stupid.
I like the idea, the way we're going.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know if Ashley likes that idea, but you know,
'Cause
we're
this-
different.
This idea has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I won't be needing
Participating in this
Yeah.
idea. Yeah,
that. But
Good.
a lot of people will. You've been on one today, and I'm about ready to throw hands
Punch
with you.
him. Punch him.
Anyway, so this morning we decided to go watch The Pope's Exorcist.
Yeah.
So we decided to buy some tickets.
So we
for
went
the-
at like 2
Dude, we
o'clock.
got the matinee
and we
ticket,
got
Yeah.
bro.
matinee. We got
It was
matinee.
$10 a
Cheap.
ticket.
I was like,
So
what?
we call Anthony up. I call Anthony up like, hey, we don't have. I don't know. Let's go watch The Pope's Exorcist. Fuck it. We'll talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, come pick me up right now. Okay. I don't
we
even
decided
have
at
makeup on.
1:50 that we were gonna go watch it. The movie was at 2:20.
And what time did we pull it to the movie theater?
2:21.
Oh, 2:21.
2:21.
And
2:22 were
We made
indoors.
it.
We
We were
made
able to
it.
get popcorn, a drink, sit down, and watch 2 previews before
Yeah.
we started.
I was even able to pull my hot Cheetos out my purse and add it. And
No,
everything.
she was like, we were walking to the theater. She was like, I brought in my hot Cheetos.
I was like, she was like, "You want Cheetos?" I was like, "You brought
Rebel.
Cheetos?" Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
You know,
Hell
the,
yeah.
the funniest thing about all that is you guys got made on the way into the theater.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was funny.
We got what?
Someone
You
saw
got
us
made.
going to
Somebody
the
saw you
movie
guys going
theater.
in the
Oh.
movies.
And they DM'd us.
I think his name. We're known by Captain Spaulding. Jaime.
Unofficial.
captain? Yeah, unofficial
Unofficial.
captain.
I think he spotted us because he texted us. So, are you watching The Pope's Exorcist or are you watching I don't
Renfield.
know? Yeah, and I was like, what the heck? How did you see that? Yeah.
No, but so we did go watch
Busted.
The Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe,
Yeah.
and I think I left like scratching my head. Mm-hmm. And for those of you who don't want any spoilers, then don't listen.
Yeah, for real.
We'll try to keep it spoiler free.
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
We're talking about it, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go watch it for yourself. But
Mm-hmm.
it was first off, I love Russell Crowe. Mm-hmm. So automatically, I'm gonna give that movie 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. That's only because I love Russell Crowe. You know what I mean? But what would you rate that movie?
7.5 because of Russell Crowe.
7.5.
Yeah.
Ashley?
I'll be honest, Russell Crowe, he cool. I don't watch any of his other films, but I thought he did really well. I thought he has an accent, obviously, in this movie, and
Yeah.
he has an accent in real life. So that made it real hard to understand his English accent and
Did it have
subtitles. Only when
Only
he was
when
speaking
he-
Italian or Latin or
Oh,
whatever.
that's right.
So his normal English was so hard to understand. I'm like, I could barely fucking understand.
It was heavy, dude.
It was
like-
very heavy, but
because
it
he's
was good.
portraying an Italian man.
But he's an Englishman in
But
real life.
right, but so he's Italian in the movie. So when he speaks English, he has a very broken up English. 'cause
Yeah,
he's Italian.
he's Italian.
So again, just to be able to do all those different
It's
languages,
crazy,
though,
but it was good. It was good. He did really well. He portrayed it very well.
100%.
I think he plays like a badass priest. Like he's an OG in the
Yeah. He sticks to his guns and what
Yeah.
he
You know what's
believes.
funny? That's a description.
what?
A badass priest.
Yeah, he's a badass. Like,
Like what?
basically, it's how you were saying
He's
earlier.
an exorcist.
He is a Pope's exorcist. Literally, he works closely to the Pope,
Right.
and the Pope sends him out to perform these exorcisms. And the film in the beginning was showing how the newbies, and not the newbies, but
The
like
younger
generation was trying to like say like, oh, that's fake.
They're trying to fire him pretty much. Like, we don't need your services anymore.
Right. I think I thought that was a clever. like, and I don't know if any of this is actually true. I think
Yeah.
I couldn't read at the end because there was a whole bunch of stuff like this was fictitious, this was this. So who knows? But the storyline in general, right? Where I'm sure in today there really is stuff like that going
Yeah.
on within the Vatican, where you're getting these younger generation going in and oh well, there's no this, there's no that. You didn't need
There's
to
no
do
need
this,
for
right?
this. Yeah.
So it was a cool comparison to see,
Old
Russell Crowe
generation.
OG and saying him against the new generation, right? And be like, oh, so then there is, no whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Again, without trying to really put the whole movie out there, but so for them to be able to do that and to see that conflict, I thought made the movie really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's still stuck to hit what he believes in, and to be able to say, if you're not happy with me, talk to my boss.
Yeah.
Well, who's his boss?
The Pope.
The Pope, dude. The
Right.
Pope's the boss. So you have a problem with me? Talk to the Pope. You know what I mean?
Right. So
Like,
that was like one of the plots in the movie. It was many subplots,
Yeah.
right, in this
Yeah.
movie.
Right.
So that was one of the main ones, and then it goes into the main.
But another thing I did love, not to cut you off, was the fact that he wasn't just like not just like he's possessed.
Yeah.
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 98%, you know what I mean, of what he was
Yeah.
doing, he would refer them to a doctor. He's like, they're
A
not possessed. They're
specialist.
not
They
this.
need help.
They need that, right? Where a lot of other people, oh, no, it's a possession. It's an exorcism. He's like, that's not an exorcism. They need this. They need that, right?
In the movie, he says too, there's 90% they need help, and the 2% it's evil.
Right.
And the
So
2% needs
2%,
the
right?
exorcisms. Yeah.
So that's what another thing because that's kind of like me. That's kind of like me where I believe, you know what I'm saying? And then there's that 2%. You're just like, shit, because 98% you
It's
just need help,
explainable.
bro. It's explainable. But then there's that 2% that's unexplainable. Kind of like Zach says. It's like, what? You know what I mean? You're trying to, what's his saying
Debunk?
Oh,
on
this-
Ghost Adventures? There's things in this world you'll
you'll
just
You'll
never-
never. Yeah.
and
Truly
it's so
understand.
and it's so true.
Understand.
So,
Too far.
Understand.
so I think that's one of my favorite things where we're talking the Pope's ex is a real guy that
Yeah,
just passed in 2016.
Yeah, not
A
that long
real
ago.
guy that is debunking these things, right? And as a holy man to be able to say, hey, 98% of the time it's this.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
that 2%, man.
There's always a 2%.
So along those lines, I don't know. We've talked about this movie in the past. It's Pray for the Devil.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
seen it.
You guys should watch that because it's along those lines. There's a medical part of it, and then there's the
Right.
So I know you like that where they're trying to look like, okay, is this medical? Or is
Right.
this-
Maybe we'll watch that next.
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
you should. I mean,
Yeah.
it's along those lines.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, there was just so many different, like you said, Ash, so many subplots. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Where it was like, holy shit.
There's a lot going on in
Let me
this
tell you the parts I
2-hour
like. No,
film.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and then so the main part where the little boy obviously gets possessed.
Which is in the preview.
It's in the trailer, so
trailer,
you kind
guys,
of
you
make
know, right.
for that, bro.
And I think that was done well. At first, I was like, okay, this could it be
Shout
a little
out to that
cheesy?
kid, dude.
No, for
but
real.
no, the way that they stick to a certain look of the possession, I thought it was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it freaked me out a little bit, but I was like, okay, like it looked really well. And then like over the stages of the possession, you can see him being more deformed.
I think
Yeah.
I think what was cool and very well executed was the fact that it wasn't like a normal possession.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was possessed by this higher power.
Yeah.
Right? One of the 200
Higher
fallen.
Yeah.
So when this boy physically you can see his
Face
transition
changing.
Uh-huh.
and he was making him look ugly and all this crazy shit. So it was just like, man.
And since this was a higher fallen, of one of the fallen angels, he knew things about
Yeah,
one
each
yeah.
and everyone in the room about the priest and
priest.
his name, and it was just crazy, like
Yeah.
how he would joke with him, and I was like, damn.
how they were toying with the priests and stuff.
There was some stuff in there I would kind of laugh at it because I was like, damn, he got his ass like that.
Right.
Because
You were laughing.
Yeah, it was funny. Some parts were funny to me.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
whose side you on?
But, okay,
right?
no, I'm not on the dark side, guys.
nah, dude. But like I said, and then so one of the things that I told the girls that I didn't really like too much, but again, prior to these scenes, Russell Crowe, which is the main priest, he says, "Hey, whatever you see and hear, do not listen." Right? It's just trying to fool you. It's trying to manipulate you. So right after that is obviously when you saw the movie go like another direction with the way they were like, the kid looked different, and all of a sudden things are like poltergeist where you're floating and they're getting choked out and
seeing
thrown
things.
around
You're
and you're
seeing
seeing things.
things, yeah.
That was more of like, man, this is a little too unrealistic, right? For my taste, because again, there's other Exorcist movies out there, or exorcism movies that are nowhere near like that, where the
Yeah.
mouth is open this big and shit. You're just like, okay, all right, guys, you know what I mean? But no, I'm saying, but again, that was explainable before the scene even started.
Yeah,
because
he said that. Yeah.
you do not pay attention to what you're about to see. So again, it could have been, again, only a nerd would really catch that, but it could have been something along those lines where like, dude, that's crazy. My mind's fucking playing games on me. You know what I'm saying? In the movie, I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably one of the only things I didn't really enjoy about the movie, where they really swayed, like, whew,
Off
they
to-
went like, holy hell. All of
But
a
then
sudden,
it goes into a different plot. That's why
It
It goes into
subplot.
different
Yes.
plots. Yeah.
Just watch the movie, guys. Honestly, it's hard to give an opinion. It's one of those movies you'd have to watch 2 or 3 times to actually get a grasp on it, to give it a fair shot. I thought it was good. It was enjoyable. I had you catch the whole time. Like, you did not get bored.
Right.
I wasn't scared. Jessica was hiding behind her hat like this.
That's,
I
but
can
wait,
see
I
her.
could. That's how I watch all my scary
She's
movies.
the
alright?
biggest chicken you will ever meet is Jessica.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was good. 7 out of 10 for sure. But yeah, I liked it.
I liked it. I like how they opened it up with a message right off the bat
Right.
that you have to read
Yeah.
this saying, if you don't believe in the devil, he's already winning, kind of thing. Like that,
Yeah.
He already
that
has
is
power.
already
And
putting
don't
you
quote
in.
us. There's a little more on
Yeah,
there.
there is
but-
more, but I'm just taking like
Yeah.
bits and
Yeah.
pieces. But
Cliff-
like,
Cliff
But like the
Notes?
devil doesn't want you to believe in him.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
Right.
so that's
he
already setting
winning.
you up for like, oh crap, like what
So
the hell?
again, right
Like,
there, they already put you in that
ooh.
mind,
Yeah.
in that mindset, like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
This is gonna be some crazy shit we're about to see.
Yeah.
And it
You know,
was.
so-
And it was, yeah.
and it-
Because the things that the demon was saying to the
People?
was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like on next level shit.
Yeah.
Like it was funny
No,
though.
it was again overall it was just very
to
enjoyable.
his mom, like
Uh-huh.
A very good movie
yeah.
to go and see.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Definitely check it
It's
out.
along the lines of like Stigmata and
Oh.
and The Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
I see why you're comparing those because it has to do with the church.
Right.
I think the
And,
right
like-
it has more effects than the right. The right
And like the
was
church,
100%.
everyone knows the church. They like to
Manipulate.
hide stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So all those movies Anthony's talking about, they're just like moving around like things, things that they won't talk about. I feel like that's what the younger generation kind of does too. Because we can't even talk about it. That's a spoiler, I guess.
right. But yeah, guys, that's what we did with our morning. Just talk about it.
I recommend going to the matinee because there's only like 8
There are, like,
other
yeah,
people,
8 people
if
in there.
that, in the whole movie
I
theater
thought
with
there
us.
might have been 8 in total, like with us 3.
No, there was 2 next to you, 2 in front of us,
and that's
then
it.
2's on the side, and that was it.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. So
But
That's
no,
nice.
it was definitely a good watch though, dude.
Yeah.
I want to go back and see it again.
yeah, I would go back.
You
I
know,
would
just
want to see it
I want
again.
to repay attention. I bet you
You will
you get
catch
a better
stuff-
understanding.
Yeah, we'll probably understand the movie better. I liked it, but I want to watch it again. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if we watch it again, we will probably understand it more.
Yeah.
Be able to concentrate more on the different like plot.
perspectives and you're gonna pick up the things you really want to pick up this time around.
Yeah,
when
you're
on
gonna
the
be
first
paying
watch,
attention.
You're just trying to be like, I don't want to get scared. I don't want
Yeah.
to get scared.
Jump
You
scare,
know?
jump
But I
scare.
want to pay attention. I want to pay attention.
Right.
Now that you've gone through that, you're like, okay, now I really
Well,
want to
I know
pay
what's coming.
attention.
Okay, come on, let's see.
what I
I
mean? Like-
could open my eyes at this part.
I
you know?
think again, it's just so cool that they touch on some history stuff, some historical stuff.
Yeah,
and
that was
anything
really
that has
cool.
to
I
do
like
with the
that.
Vatican. I for some reason I'm not a religious man, but anytime the Vatican's involved, I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean?
it's-
Like,
I think it's because we grew up Catholic, and we're not Catholic, but like,
yeah.
it's not like we're against it or anything, but like that. But that is interesting. Like, I don't know if you guys ever watched Angels and Demons or like the
Hell
Da Vinci
yeah.
Code. That has to do with the Vatican too.
I watched
so,
that on a plane.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
haven't
movie's
seen
the
it.
shit.
Of course.
You'd probably be bored, Ash.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
think so.
really long. It's really long.
those
and
movies are
very,
really long.
But again, there's so much information.
It's like it has to do with history. That's what you like. It's a history kind
Uh-huh.
of movie. It has to do with the church.
Oh, so you're a nerd.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's very true.
Yeah, well, check it
Very
out,
true.
guys. Either
Definitely
way,
go
good
check it
watch.
out, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, go watch
I would
it.
100% go check it out. I
Yeah.
might go watch it again.
Yeah,
So.
because we actually ditched
All of our partners.
and took off to go see it. So
Yep.
it was just us three. And I told Gabriel, I was like, hey, I'm going to watch this movie. He's like, wow, fucking glotty. Like, you couldn't wait. I was like, no, and I got to have nothing to talk about today. He's like, oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah. No, but again, I would go back and watch it, no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because number one, I love Russell Crowe. Number two, was a good watch. And again, the only reason I give it a 7 is because I'm not really into the whole special effect theatric thing. You know, kind of like with, not to go on another movie, but La Llorona. I thought that could have been amazing. That movie should have been amazing.
Until they showed how she
But
looks.
then they showed how she looks, and you're like, you fucking joking me, dude. Like,
Ruined it.
that's CGI, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you got makeup artists winning all these awards. Let's go. You could have done way better than that, you know?
100%.
But then they went with a CGI lady. Like, when I saw that, I was like, damn, this is shit. You know? But I liked the movie,
Yeah.
right? And everything. And again, that's another movie where they got the botanicas and the church.
Church,
And he was
yeah.
kicked
But
out
it's
of
like,
the
so then the
church.
church and the botanicas place is like kind of like, you know. So I love those movies, dude. It's so controversial. Obviously, you're not gonna get anything out of that because it's all for the movie.
I think it's because we kind of meet in the middle there and those fields. Like, yes, we believe in God in the church, kind of,
Yeah.
you know, we don't go to church, but we do believe in, like, God, right? But we do believe in some certain things with, like,
Right.
botanica and stuff like that. So it's like, that's, like, perfectly in the middle for us. It's like,
And don't get me wrong, as we don't do, you know, we don't worship anything else or nothing like
no,
that. So
no,
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 it's not what
no.
she's
no.
saying.
Like, spiritually, our spiritual stuff is different, you know? So I think it kind of meets in the middle, somewhere between the lines, as in, like, candles and, you know, prayer. That's what I mean.
Sage.
Not saying, like, I'm going to go worship the devil. No.
Yeah, no.
No, that's not me, guys.
But that's again, like going back to La Llorona, that's a good movie for that though.
But if you do,
right?
that's totally fine. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
you.
that's
on
your
you,
choice.
bro.
You know?
But yeah, so that's a good ass movie.
And, like, shout out to Creep Cake. He totally does that out. He open about it and all, you know?
Yeah, but something else happened today, which was the Insidious. What's it called?
Come on, you got it.
Insidious
Trailer.
Red Door or
This
something like
is-
that.
The Red Door.
The Red,
Red
Door.
Door.
Which
The
is
trailer dropped today, guys. Oh,
Insidious
Wednesday.
Chapter 5, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
hell yeah.
Jessica sent it to me this morning, but I don't watch
She
it when
didn't
I'm
watch
alone
it.
at my apartment.
Chicken
Because I'm
shit.
scared, dude. Because I'm alone and I start putting shit in my head. Like, did I hear something?
Shit, I just heard that.
Did I lock the door? Fuck, I don't think I locked the door. Like,
Dude, I literally just saw it right before we started shooting. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
it
you know?
looks good.
great.
I'm seeing the trailer and I'm like, that's Dalton. Like, he's
Yeah.
fucking old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just makes us.
Well, it's
feel-
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years now. You know, I remember when that movie dropped. You know, when that movie came out, it was
We saw it in theaters.
James Wan and Blumhouse and all that revolutionized another part of horror.
Yeah.
And we got to experience.
Yeah.
You know, because yes, there was before that there was The Exorcist in the 70s and there was those movies, right? But when this shit came out, it changed horror forever. Now they're their own branch of horror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where people were scared. I was scared.
I was scared.
You know, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like all the movies that they've dropped because this is again. I think this is their 5th one. You know, so
Yeah.
they've made a lot of them, and I'm not gonna say I didn't like them. They just weren't all my favorite.
I think out of all 5, I only didn't like one.
The last one that came
The
out.
Last Key.
Yeah.
I think it's the one where she was. Yeah, I think it's
She was already
her-
dead.
No, yeah, she was already dead, and she's the girl in the wheelchair.
That was 3, wasn't it? The Last Key is where she's still alive and she goes visits like her family, and there was like
Yeah,
something to
because
do
that's
with
like
the basement.
the one before the.
and she left her brother. That was number 4. That's The Last Key.
Yeah.
The one you're talking about, number 3, the girl with the broken leg or whatever.
Yeah, when she broke both her legs. That's one I didn't
That's
really
the
enjoy.
one you didn't really like. That guy was scary.
Yeah, he was scary, but I didn't think it was like.
But going into like the characters, right, that you can see from what I seen on the trailer for this next one coming out,
It's not CGI.
it's not. Thank God, it's not CGI, and they got a lot of crazy ass characters.
Yeah,
coming
they
out of
do.
them.
They do.
And I was just like, oh shit, like that looks crazy. You
Because
know?
they're going back through the red door into the further.
into the
Because
further.
basically they can't remember
But
anything.
I think the interesting part is, didn't the old lady put them into the further? Isn't that how that went?
She helped
hypnotized
them, yeah.
Yeah, she helps you
I
hypnotize.
wonder
to
who
get that.
does it now.
Because in the cast, she's in it.
I
She
don't
is
know.
in it. She is in it. I saw the trailer, and a couple times she had her back to the but she wasn't in the further.
Yeah.
Because obviously, again, she is dead.
Dead, yeah.
So,
I
I
think
don't know.
it's so interesting. What makes those movies scary is they went to a different level with that further with the astral projection and all those things that
It's because I think they
no one
brought
ever
in.
never broached
Talked
that
about,
subject.
yeah.
You know,
It's something that's been around for so many years and no one ever talked about. So for them to bring
Scary.
light to it, you know what I mean? And it's another spiritual realm,
Yeah.
right? So now everybody's like, oh, fuck, like, that's what that is? You know what
Yeah.
I
Is
mean?
that
Like,
true?
So
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
again,
yeah.
Because a lot of people are able to do astral projection.
supposedly.
not
Oh my
according to
God.
Anthony.
Supposedly, guys.
Anyway,
Supposedly.
yeah, yeah.
But-
Supposedly.
So I think them bringing in another something that's real horror to like real life and horror together, that just makes people freak out, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
And I think they just like that franchise freaks me out to this day. I can't watch the movies.
Yeah, I
by
hope. You know what
myself.
I'm hoping for now? You know what I'm hoping for now.
Conjuring.
No.
Amaze.
Amaze.
Oh,
But
for
that's
sure,
all
absolutely, yeah.
Warner Brothers. Isn't that Warner Brothers?
It's Sony Pictures.
Oh.
So
Because
I know
the
that
Nun and the Conjuring's Warner Brothers.
Universal has done Insidious mazes in the past, and they
Oh,
were
They were
yeah.
amazing.
fucking
Scary. Scary to the point that I think we
It's
ran
gonna
out
happen.
of that maze, right?
the very
ran out
first
of
the
it.
very first ever maze. The ending was just too much, and we all were like did the two step like oh shit.
Nah, the hurry up, hurry up, hurry up,
Yeah.
pushing people out kind of thing.
Yeah, that shit was insane, you know. And the fact that they built the house and all that, and
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the ending was way too much.
I
I,
like
think I shed
how-
a tear.
I like how they brought everyone back.
Yeah,
like the
for
little
the-
kids are big now. You know, it's crazy. The
But he's
parents,
21 in real life now.
right?
Yeah.
But
which
like,
is
it's just
crazy.
insane. Like you're just like,
well, he's
holy
portraying
crap,
a
I'm
college student now, right?
old. Yeah,
So what, 18, 19 years old?
yeah,
Yeah, the movie.
That's part of the that's part of the trailer. It says 10 years later, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It says 10 years later, and it's like it
10 years
starts with-
later from
8.
the number 4 or from the first one. You know what I mean?
from the second
The
one.
one he
No,
was in?
it's 10 years later from the original.
From the second one.
The one he's in. Where
Yeah,
he gets
the
stuck.
second one where they take away his power to go into the
Got
further
you.
Oh, okay.
after that one.
Got
They
you.
showed it in the trailer, guys. Come on, man, pay attention.
Sorry,
I was
Jess
scared,
literally
man.
watched it like 4 times.
There's
She's
a
like, I
lot
don't wanna
going
miss
on
nothing.
there. There's a lot
I'm
going
gonna have
on
to go
there.
back and watch it now, but
Yeah.
I just seen it the one time. I was like, damn.
You're gonna notice things now that you're gonna rewatch it. You're gonna be like, oh crap, oh
Yeah,
crap, oh
I
crap.
think they have like a Conjuring thing coming out too, though, don't they?
the Conjuring movie.
supposedly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in the
Really?
works.
I don't know if they released the title or anything.
Let me take a look.
Okay, Dad, go ahead, take a look.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, but these movies are gonna be good,
Crazy.
and I love it, dude. I love it because again, there's always something new in horror
Yeah.
coming out. You know what I mean?
This year for horror has been big so far. Like March had Scream. We just had the Pope's Exorcist. Now the Insidious comes out in July. So that's already 3 big.
Well, there's
films.
more. There's another film that just came out with the Pope's Exorcist. You guys told me about
Oh
it,
yeah.
Oh,
and you're like, damn, that's kind of dumb.
I didn't say it was dumb.
We didn't say that.
You're lying.
Forgot
Well,
the
it's
name.
tough to drop 2 movies like that, but
It is tough.
I want to see it though.
I
you
do
know
want
what
to
I
see
mean?
it. No, the timing of it was kind of
Yeah,
silly.
yeah,
'cause it's
yeah.
like
That's
same
what I
day.
meant, not the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, not the movie.
what the hell was it called?
I don't remember. But
Something with
basically,
an
he was
I.
like a case, like a
He's
lawyer.
a psychologist.
A psychologist trying to going to this inmate because supposedly he's claiming that he's possessed,
Mm.
and he's like, "Yeah, bullshit, you're not possessed." But then starts going down. He's like, "This guy's like possessed,"
Right.
but I forgot the name of it.
Just so many good movies coming out, dude.
Oh,
We'll look it up.
it's
I don't know.
something. It's something.
Yeah, something crazy.
yeah.
Talking about movies, though, guys, look at me. I actually saw the Hannibal because I saw Silent of the Lambs, the last podcast, if you heard, which was a great film. So I decided to watch Hannibal, and I loved it. Y'all didn't tell me that was a love story.
My God.
It's not.
It's a love story. That's his girlfriend.
She called me and told me that. Like, she finished it. She was like, why didn't you tell me it's a love story? And I was like, what?
That's a love story, okay? They love each other.
No.
You're going to tell me her acting like she didn't know where he left and him cutting off his own hand, that's not love?
No.
That's love. That's a love story.
Those movies are something else
Anyhow.
for sure.
For sure, I was going to vomit when he was cutting his scalp off. And he was like, at first, like, what's wrong with him? Is he drugged? And I saw him peel his scalp back. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was gnarly.
So the Conjuring is it's the 4th installment.
Yes.
Okay, so far it doesn't have a release date. But it looks like they're shooting for 2024.
Okay.
Does it have a title?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's gonna be dropping this year. This year in horror, we just got a lot of cool stuff. I think a lot of good movies, and I'm hoping that equals good shit for Halloween Horror Nights in both here in LA and in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, because that would just be sick.
Yeah.
You know, that would be. And then I know Horror Nights is popping up in Vegas real soon.
Yeah.
You know, so it's gonna be cool, man. A lot of cool shit going on, in horror.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man.
I think Insidious comes out July.
July 7th.
So
Okay.
not that far.
We're ready
guys.
for it.
Not that far.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got? I think that's gonna it.
Yeah,
That's it. No.
that's about it. Yeah.
Well, we talked about a little bit of everything today, guys. From our event, Wicked Fest, to where we've been, and whatnot. You know what I mean? And what's coming, what's
Yeah.
coming in the movies we've seen. So, and guys, if you guys have any like places you think we should go and visit, or movies you think we should see and talk about, or people you guys want to see on the podcast, let us know.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
us know, man. Send
Yeah.
in a DM, email, however. If you know anybody, just let us know, dude.
Whatever
You
you-
guys see us all the time, so
For real.
Yeah.
let us know.
And
you know?
Andy behind the screen started a Instagram, guys. If you guys want to follow that, so go ahead
Andrew
and
has
follow.
an Instagram. It's literally called Andy
From behind the
screen.
screen.
So
Who knows?
we'll post it on
Yeah.
Wicked Story. Go
I think we
follow
already
him.
did. Go follow it. See what he's gonna post behind the screens. Hopefully.
I know.
I know.
Right?
We'll see.
You post
Maybe
all the
him doing his
technical.
damn job,
I know some technical stuff. Hopefully,
right?
him in a
But,
burlap sack over his head. That's funny.
Yeah. So, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Anything else? Any last minute
drop some
plug-in?
movie recommendations too.
Drop some
Oh,
movie. I
yeah.
think we, like Jess said,
Pray for the devil.
Yeah.
we need to go all in and go watch that. We all need to go watch that, guys, and we need to do some like movie nights. You know what I mean? Where we're just like,
I think I'm
this-
pulling my weight. Look, I just seen 2 new movies to
That's
me.
not pulling your weight.
Yeah,
that is
because look, that's
those are
something-
old.
To you, it's old. To me, it's new.
I don't even think Anthony has watched
I've
Hannibal.
seen him.
Yeah, because
Yes.
if someone
Explain
chops
it.
off their
Hannibal's
hand for me,
terrible.
that's what?
That's
Did you pass
marriage.
Silence of the Lambs? I mean,
That's his baby mama.
Anyways,
You don't
guys,
talk about Clarice like that.
it's not even the right Clarice. That's
It's
a
not.
I know.
It's not. This girl was way hotter,
ruined it.
but
anyway, as always, guys, thanks for listening, watching, however you guys are doing it. We'll have everything linked down below from all the different things we got going on. You know, again, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep listening. We love everybody. And again, look forward to next week's podcast. We'll see what we got up our sleeves.
We'll
And just
talk
keep
about
your
the little events we're going to.
yeah, keep your guys peeled, guys, on all of our platforms, because we got some really big news coming for you guys. That's all I'm gonna say for now. So, as always, guys, thank you guys so much for listening, watching, and we'll see you on the next one.